International trade requires a structured process to ensure that goods move efficiently, legally, and securely across national borders. Organizations participating in global commerce must coordinate transportation, documentation, customs compliance, financial transactions, and regulatory requirements throughout the export and import cycle. The export process typically begins with receiving an order, confirming product availability, preparing documentation, arranging transportation, securing insurance when necessary, and obtaining required licenses or permits. The import process includes customs clearance, duty payment, inspection activities, and final delivery to the consignee. Effective management of these activities reduces delays, minimizes compliance risks, and improves customer satisfaction. Successful international logistics depends on careful planning, accurate information, and strong coordination among all parties involved in global trade. Organizations can participate in international trade through several market entry approaches depending on their strategic objectives, resources, and risk tolerance. Exporting is the most common method and involves selling domestically produced goods to customers in foreign markets. Other approaches include licensing, franchising, joint ventures, strategic alliances, contract manufacturing, and direct foreign investment. Each method presents different levels of control, investment, complexity, and risk. The selected approach influences logistics network design, transportation requirements, inventory placement, customs obligations, and documentation needs. As organizations expand globally, logistics professionals play a critical role in supporting market entry strategies by coordinating transportation activities, managing regulatory compliance, and ensuring products reach international customers efficiently and reliably. Invoices are among the most important documents used in international trade because they provide the information necessary for customs valuation, payment processing, and shipment verification. Commercial invoices are used in actual sales transactions and contain detailed information regarding the buyer, seller, products, quantities, pricing, terms of sale, and shipment value. Pro forma invoices are preliminary documents provided before shipment and are commonly used for quotations, financing applications, and import permit requests. Customs authorities rely heavily on invoice information to assess duties, taxes, and regulatory compliance. Accurate invoice preparation is essential because errors can result in customs delays, additional inspections, financial penalties, and disputes between trading partners. Import and export activities require a wide range of specialized documents that facilitate regulatory compliance and shipment processing. Common export documents include export licenses, export declarations, certificates of origin, packing lists, inspection certificates, and electronic export information submissions. Certain products require export licenses due to military, environmental, strategic, or political considerations. Export declarations provide governments with information regarding the value, weight, destination, and classification of goods being exported. Import documentation often includes customs entry forms, import permits, duty payment records, and supporting certificates. The specific documentation requirements vary by country, product type, destination, and trade agreement. Thorough documentation management is essential for avoiding shipment delays and maintaining regulatory compliance. Transportation-related documents provide legal, operational, and financial support for international freight movements. Bills of lading serve as contracts of carriage, receipts for goods, and documents of title. Air waybills perform similar functions for air cargo shipments, while ocean carriers may use sea waybills and negotiable bills of lading. Dangerous goods shipments often require safety data sheets and specialized declarations describing hazardous materials and handling requirements. Security declarations, manifests, and carrier documentation support customs screening and border security processes. These documents enable transportation providers, customs agencies, importers, exporters, and financial institutions to coordinate shipment activities while maintaining visibility, accountability, and compliance throughout the transportation process. Customs clearance is a critical stage in international logistics that ensures imported and exported goods comply with applicable laws and regulations. The process generally involves submitting required documentation, classifying goods according to harmonized tariff schedules, determining customs value, calculating duties and taxes, conducting inspections when necessary, and obtaining customs release authorization. Customs authorities verify shipment information, assess compliance with trade regulations, and identify potential security concerns. Delays can occur when documentation is incomplete, classifications are inaccurate, duties are unpaid, or inspections reveal discrepancies. Effective customs management requires detailed knowledge of regulations, proper record keeping, and close coordination with customs brokers, freight forwarders, and government agencies to ensure smooth border crossing activities. Transfer pricing refers to the value assigned to goods, services, intellectual property, or transactions exchanged between related entities within the same multinational organization. Because transfer prices influence reported revenues, costs, and profits across different countries, they directly affect tax liabilities and financial reporting. Governments closely monitor transfer pricing practices to ensure organizations do not artificially shift profits to lower tax jurisdictions. Proper transfer pricing policies must comply with international tax regulations while accurately reflecting economic activity and market conditions. Logistics professionals should understand the implications of transfer pricing because transportation costs, inventory valuation, customs duties, and intercompany transactions are often affected by transfer pricing decisions. Effective management of transfer pricing supports regulatory compliance, tax optimization, and transparent global business operations.